Good morning, everyone. Today we will be presenting our group assignment about he and she coffee. First, I would like to introduce my group member. My group member is Amza, Divya, and Isra, and my name is Branwi. First, he and she coffee is a local Malaysia small and medium enterprise in food and beverage industry. It established in 2017. It is well known for its campus lifestyle cafe concept. More than just a coffee outlet, he and she coffee provide a social place for students to study, relax, and interact. In terms of its business model, he and she coffee mainly operating through physical cafe outlets. The company generates revenues from coffee-based beverage, non-coffee, and some food. The cafe outlet is designed to support different activities such as individual, study group, discussing, and event. The unique selling position for he and she coffee lies in strong campus focus and community-driven concept. Unlike conventional cafe that's focused only on sales, he and she coffee encourage learning, creativity, and learning interaction, allow it to function as both a cafe and community hub. He and she coffee operates in the specialty and lifestyle cafe segment, which has been growing in Malaysia due to the changing lifestyle and increasing popularity of cafe culture among young consumers. Customer today value ambition, comfort, and meaningful experience. However, the cafe industry is highly competitive with competition from international chains, local brands, and independent cafe. He and she coffee also face challenges such as rising operating costs and the needs for continuous innovation to maintain customer loyalty and sustain growth. That's all for my part. I will pass this to my group members.
Today I'll be explaining about the industry challenges and the key business challenges identified for he and she coffee. Firstly, I'll briefly explain the challenges faced by the cafe industry in general. The cafe industry is highly competitive with many international chains, local brands, and independent cafes competing for the same customer. This makes it difficult for small and medium enterprises like he and she coffee to stand out. In addition, rising costs such as rent, labor, and raw materials put pressure on profit margins. Cafes also need to constantly innovate to meet changing customer preferences, especially among students and young adults. Lastly, maintaining customer loyalty is challenging as customers have many alternatives, for example, such as Zoos Coffee or Tea Life, and they may easily switch to another cafe if expectations are not met. This is due to the highly competitive industry I talked about earlier. So I'll be talking about the first challenge the business faces, which is high workforce turnover. Most of their staff are university students. While this supports their learn and earn concept for students, it also means staff often leave during exam periods or after their graduation. So as a result, the company needs to frequently hire and retrain new staff. This affects service speed and consistency, especially during busy hours, and it also increases training costs for the business. The second challenge he and she coffee faces is inconsistent product quality and service standards. Because many staff on shift are new or trainees, there's a lack of fast and standardized training. This causes variations in drink quality and service experience. Over time, this inconsistency increases the risk of losing repeat customers, even though the customers may enjoy the coffee environment and atmosphere, which is in the campus and is quite cozy. The final challenge the company faces is seasonal revenue fluctuation. He and she coffee relies heavily on campus foot traffic. So during semester breaks, sales drop significantly, while fixed costs such as equipment maintenance and management expenses still remain. This creates cash flow instability and limits the company's ability to reinvest in the business. Then I asked them was, how often do you visit he and she coffee and what makes you choose it over other nearby coffees. In summary, the customer says they visit the coffee outlet 3 times a week because it's on campus and has a better vibe for studying, which is the cozy atmosphere I talked about earlier. And besides that, I asked them, ha- are they aware of the student staff model and do you think it affects their service? And the interviewee said they are aware of their work model and it does sometimes affect their speed service and taste, possibly due to low training. I've also asked questions to other interviewees such as, have you noticed any changes in coffee taste or service speed when the shop is busy? They say they notice they do have a guideline in making coffee, but the taste still changes sometimes depending on the staff. And I asked them, are you aware of the learn and earn student staff model? And they say yes, they are aware. And to be honest, they think for a respected franchise like he and she, such model is quite inconsistent and not applicable to ensure their coffee quality is good. And finally, I asked if you were off campus and there is a Zeus coffee outlet, for example, beside he and she outlet, would you still choose he and she? And in summary, the interview said if she is off campus, she would prefer Zeus Coffee or Starbucks over he and she because their standards higher, which makes their coffee quality consistent and good. And they also prefer Starbucks and Zeus outside because there are many outlets available, while he and she coffees is usually only available in campus. So that's all for my part. I will give to my other member, Ishwar, to present his part.
Good day, everyone. Now I will present part 3, which is the proposed strategies. These strategies are developed to directly address the challenges faced by he and she, particularly staff turnover, inconsistent product quality, and seasonal demand issues. The main objective of these strategies is to strengthen operational efficiency, improve service consistency, and ensure long-term business sustainability. The first proposed strategy is the alumni mentor incentive program. This strategy focuses on reducing high staff turnover caused by the student-based workforce model. Under this program, long-serving student baristas will be appointed as campus mentors. They will be given higher pay and leadership responsibilities to train new staff. In terms of implementation, the management will identify senior student baristas, develop a mentor training handbook, and provide a 10% pay increase for mentors. The estimated timeline for this strategy is 3 months. This strategy is effective because it encourages students to remain with the company for a longer period, improves the quality of training, and reduces requirement and retraining costs. The second strategy addresses the issue of inconsistent product quality and service standards, which is the implementation of a standardized digital SOP through a barista training app. This tablet-based app will include 60-second video tutorial for each drink along with digital checklist placed at coffee stations. To implement this strategy, E&G Coffee will record standard operational procedure videos, install tablet at all outlets, and develop a simple and user-friendly training application. The implementation timeline for this strategy is estimated to be 6 months. This approach helps standardize drink quality, speed up training for new staff, and ensure a consistent customer experience across all outlets. The third strategy focuses on solving the problem of seasonal campus demand, which is the introduction of mobile pop-up coffee kiosks. During semester breaks, E&G Coffee will operate mobile coffee charts in nearby towns or shopping malls to continue generating revenue. The implementation includes purchasing mobile coffee carts, applying for short-term pop-up permits, and using portable POS system for transactions. This strategy reduces dependency on campus food traffic maintenance sales during holiday periods and ensure a more stable cash flow through the year. In conclusion, by implementing the alumni mentor incentive program, the digital SOP and barista app, and the mobile pop-up coffee kiosk, E&C Coffee can turn its challenges into strengths. These strategies enhance staff retention, improve service consistency, and stabilize revenue, allowing the business to grow sustainably in the long term. Thank you. That's all from me.
In conclusion, he and she coffee has strong potential as campus-focused small and medium enterprise within the food and beverage industry. However, its long-term success depends on how effectively the business manages key challenges such as workforce turnover, service consistency, and seasonal demand. These challenges can affect customer satisfaction, operational efficiency, and overall business sustainability. Overall, this approach positions He and She Coffee for suitable growth while allowing the company to maintain its community-driven cafe concept and continue supporting students and young adults. That's all from me. Thank you.